expense next his only chance of making it down. DJ couldn't pay the tab, now it's up to you and me to power up this thing. Put my code back, I can know back what I got to do. I see your face and I say, hey, look at my gator bird.
Seriously, what is
Yes,
it?
it's a cookie jar. Oh, honey, please, please.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you get that? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the way you do.
Hi.
Hi.
Looks good.
Oh.
You make me move. Get
Thanks, man.
Before we sing our last song of the morning, I want to let you all know that it is because of your efforts, because of your devotion to this ministry, because of your generosity to this church, we are now able to purchase the land on which we are going to build our new home. And our new learning center. Now, we're not there yet. Now, an offer has been made on the land that we have all agreed is necessary for our growing ministry. And to all of those of you who have given so much, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And the Lord thanks you. And for those of you whose faith ends or is put on pause when that collection plate is passed around, I want you to reflect on the spiritual nourishment which you have received in this sacred place. And then I want you to think about the spiritual feast that you will partake in when we get into our new home and when that becomes a reality. But I'm going to need all of your help with that. I'm going to need a redoubling of your efforts. Now, that's about as forward as I get when it comes to asking for money. So, let us sing. Let us go outside after singing and enjoy that picnic and the day that the Lord here has made. How great thou art, which I'm sure is also a reference to Miss Maddie's potato salad.
Isn't that one of the O'Boyles?
Elizabeth.
Johnny, Mom. His name is Johnny.
Anything to share?
Sing, Mom. God is watching.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
For as long as I can remember,
My life,
For as long as I can remember, my life
My life was attached to the church. My family was at every service.
every class, every study group, fundraiser.
camp, or luncheon. By my family, I mean my mother and brother. My father would come out for holidays and baptisms, but was more likely to be at the pool hall or sleeping off a hangover. My mother was the one who most desperately wanted us to be a part of the church, to have God play a prominent role in our lives, and yet, for all this desire for us to be connected to the joy of God, she herself was among the most miserable people I have ever known.
I really believe I was the happiest, most fulfilled person I knew. I had a thriving, involved congregation that had grown threefold since I became pastor of the church. That time was one of unlimited abundance, both in the form of the Spirit and, of course, the funds required to grow our church, my church.
Oh, come on, Patricia. What's to worry about?
That's what's to worry about. Her senior year, college coming up. I don't want her high, distracted by some boy.
Oh, he's not some boy. He's on scholarship at Wake Forest. His father
Oh, I know who
is-
his father is. Big-time plastic surgeon. Hi, Joe. I mean, you can't go into the grocery store without bumping into somebody's breast that he's done. I don't know how I feel about that either.
Your mother's watching us.
Tell me something I don't know. It's so embarrassing. It's like she thinks we're going to elope this afternoon or something.
That'll be something. I haven't even kissed you yet.
I can't. Because you have frosting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smooth. Besides, I wasn't planning on eloping with you for at least another year. I mean, because, you know, I got to finish up my last year of school, and that was probably way too fast. So, do over. Would you like to go for pizza on Friday after the game? It will be with me.
Pizza? I mean, yes. With you, pizza would be nice. That was how long it took for me to fall in love and decide that this was the boy I was going to marry. He was handsome, smart. His father was a doctor. My mother was a doctor. We went to the same church. I felt so blessed living this privileged life. It was going to be perfect.
About this.
It's okay, Mom. I like him. Did you give me the chicken?
I did. And I got some deviled eggs and some bread. Oh, and there's some beans in the cupboard. God may not care about us, but he's not going to keep me from having a nice Sunday dinner.
Cookies for dessert.
Up the damn beans, Mom. I have beans again. Pew.
Sean, do not swear in this house.
What? Pew.
No, damn.
Jeremiah, look what you're doing.
Later.
Look, you will not be home any later than 6 o'clock, and you will not hang out at Doc's garage.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, Dad. We got some good food, ham and chicken.
What did you say to Sean?
I thought you were coming to the picnic.
Couldn't make it.
Everybody was asking about you.
Yeah? Just tell him I had to put a bit in that patio and that some of us actually have to work instead of sitting around singing a bunch of stupid songs.
Joe, please don't start. I just thought it might be nice if we went together as a family for once to church.
For what? So we can show those church fakers that we know how to pretend to be a big happy family? So that the good reverend can make me feel guilty enough to give my money to him?
The money doesn't go to him, it goes to the church.
It's a bunch of crap. It goes to the gas tank of that nice new car of his. And my son doesn't get new school shoes. The electric bill doesn't get paid and the lights get turned off. I mean, what do you think illuminates this house? Divine light?
Actually, the lights stay on because I pay the bill with the job that I work.
Okay. your job. That's good. Yeah. All the piles of cash that you bring in scrubbing filth off other people's toilets.
I bring in more money than you do. You drink half of what you make and you gamble away most of the rest.
Yeah, how much you give to church today, huh? 5 toilets worth? Enough that we can't afford groceries this week and you have to go stealing food from a picnic?
I trust he will provide.
And I'm trying to provide for the family that we wound up with because you can't believe in birth control.
I didn't see you having any problems making babies at the time.
Yeah, neither did you. You just flopped right on your back, if I recall.
I'm surprised you can recall anything besides stopping at a liquor store.
Watch your mouth.
Or what, you're gonna take all this away from me?
Shut up!
Don't you tell me!
Shut up!
I will not! Get away!
I really wanted to believe that we were taken care of, protected by God. I really did, but everything in my world ran contrary to that belief. My father lost as many jobs as he got working as a mason, usually because of his drinking. My mother worked as a maid, cleaning other people's homes part-time to put food on the table when Dad went through one of his periods of unemployment. My brother had already dropped out of school and spent a lot of his time at Doc's garage, which was known as a chop shop for stolen cars.
Well, that was nice today. I'm glad the weather cooperated.
Yes, it was. You know, I don't understand why everybody thinks that we need the extra food.
Doc, do I look like I'm underfed?
You're just trying to please the pastor. You should be grateful.
Yeah, well, I understand why they want to please me, but I'm not the one that should be trying to please first.
It's flattering. Let them do it. All right, you know what? I am just going to run all this down to the shelter. They can always use it.
I mean, if they really want to please me, then they ought to be tithing on time so we can build the new church. Oh, not these. These are the grape leaves. They're fabulous.
How was the collection today? Pantry?
Not all that great. Mike DeMint, his construction company did more than $20 million in business last year. And what does he do? He comes and he puts $10 in the collection plate, eats more food than anybody at the picnic, and then leaves without saying a word.
Well, that's $10 more than you had. The money will come. It always does.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, I've got to come up with a down payment to buy the property tomorrow. I mean, I'm signing the papers tomorrow.
Well, the money's there, isn't it?
Not all of it. I may have to go into our own account.
Well, does that mean that...
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to have to do some creative bookkeeping, you know, and hopefully the wealthier members, hello, Mike, will get the message.
Well, that's what you're best at. Give them the message that moves them to give.
Gets a little old.
Besides, it's not about the money, you know that. It's about this commitment to this church.
But it was about the money. Oh boy, was it about the money.
And so the Lord compels us to carry him in our hearts, to speak his word to those who, for whatever reason, are deaf to it.
I was the associate pastor of the wealthiest ministry per capita in the county. Senior Pastor Martin had been head of this church for more than a quarter of a century and was an icon in the community. But he was getting on in years. I was being groomed to take over when he retired.
And salvation, that salvation to which we all aspire.
His congregation was also aging
and
had settled into a pattern of inactivity.
Light the flame in those who are waiting to be tended.
And Senior Pastor Martin seemed to be content to accept the status quo.
The bread
He seemed done,
and broke it.
worn out. And said, "This is my body." And this is my blood. One Sunday, he went home and simply went to sleep. So just after a few months of apprenticeship, I was the one in charge of this crumbling ministry, and I was determined to turn it around. I got out into the community, knocking on doors, shaking the branches of the proverbial tree. It seemed like everywhere I went, whatever I said, it was the right thing or the right action. The words just poured out of me, and the response was beyond anything I could have imagined. I was able to connect with everybody, and I made sure that that included the leaders of the community who wrote the checks. The influx of people and funds energized the church and the community. New programs, volunteers, and missions. Our success also brought my wife and I other benefits I could never have dreamed of.
This is so perfect. Oh, excuse me. Hello? Hi. You're what? Really? Right now? Okay.
I hope you like it. Huh? Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Believe me, it was definitely about the money.
No, I am so not kidding. Just pizza. I think I can manage to make pizza.
Elizabeth.
Oh my God,
Elizabeth.
I mean, oh my gosh. Jenny, he is so cute. My mother was just trying to be protective. She had extremely high expectations for me, and that included boyfriends. Done? Okay. Next. Johnny was older, but so what? I mean, my mom had married an older man, and I was sure Johnny would win her approval.
Elizabeth?
Sorry. Right. Books. He was as active in the church as we were. He was respectful and always there to help. How could she not like him? It felt like I'd won the lottery.
I guess you don't mind pizza now.
It's a new experience. I like new experiences with you.
Well, that's good. We're definitely keeping this place in business. 4 times this month.
Right? But, you know, pepperonis, olives. How could it not be heaven sent?
You guys doing all right?
How does your mom feel about your new experiences with me?
She's just worried that you're gonna corrupt me and then leave.
Oh, that's all, huh?
something?
No, I am not going to corrupt you and leave you.
No, that's not what I meant. I just... You've had a lot of girlfriends before, so why don't you have one at Wake?
Well, I've had a couple. My father said a man's got to get out there and play the field a bit. Find the right match intellectually and genetically.
Genetically?
Yeah, I know, right? I'd rather just follow my gut. The first time I saw you, my gut started doing backflips. And it hasn't stopped since.
So, how would you rate my genes?
They're great genes. They're perfectly acceptable. Maybe you should sit down.
Sorry.
No. Don't be. They're great genes.
I guess I'm just worried that you can't, wait for me because I'm not as experienced as other girls.
Elizabeth, no. I was worried that you wouldn't wait for me. I mean, I'm already a few years older than you. I figured I already blew it. You could be with a million guys by the time.
I don't want to be with a million guys. When the time is right, I want to be with you.
Okay.
But right now, I want some more of this divine pizza.
They delivered, hallelujah.
You were awful. But he wasn't awful. He was wonderful. And I felt like he'd been delivered to me.
To work on the bond of love. I mean, it was good last week.
He would find reasons just to be near me.
We need to really make sure that we
And he
are
was
working on
slowly
that
winning
little
over my
section
mother.
Because we want to make sure that we get that right.
Just having him in my life made everything more vibrant. I felt like I could do anything with him. With Johnny, I was willing to take chances on things that I'd never tried before. Like I said, things I'd never even considered trying. Did you get one for me, or are you just going too pissed?
Oh, hey. Mint chocolate chip or mint chocolate chip?
Definitely the mint chocolate chip. Can we eat and walk? Because I'm going to be late to music.
Oh, Lizzie, I gotta get back to campus tonight.
But I've never missed practice before.
Exactly.
This is her. I should probably just tell her.
You should probably just let it go to voicemail. Hey, tell her you didn't have reception. Relax. And just this one time.
I know all the words anyway. She'll forgive me.
Easier to ask for forgiveness.
I started spending more time away from school. It didn't seem worth it. My father never went to college, Sean had dropped out, and I already knew that there would be no money for college anyway.
So, Marie, do you have any children?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Away from home, my mother always conveyed a sense of pride when discussing her family, including me.
That's Sean. He's my oldest. And that's Jeremiah. He's my youngest. He's 14.
I was the good boy,
He's really
the one with
he's
good
terrific.
grades, the one
he's
who
a
was
hard
going to be
worker.
successful.
He gets great grades in school.
Keeping it from Mom wasn't difficult. I just intercept the notices.
Feels like you have. You can help me catch this guy, Rob.
Now, I never stopped doing my homework because my mom asked to see it almost every day. I went to a school that was comprised almost entirely of kids from the richer part of town, and I think Mom thought that that would somehow rub off on me, that being around the kids of successful people would by association lift me out of our crappy life. But the fact was I didn't fit in. I was looked down upon. They even loved to tease me about my name.
Hey guys, look, it's Jeremiah. Hey, bullfrog! Jeremiah was a bullfrog. You know, his brother stole that car of mine. Hey, what you eating there, bullfrog? Hey, don't bullfrogs eat bugs? Hey, why don't you go eat some bugs, bullfrog?
My mother had her means of taking out the frustration of a life where she felt abandoned by God. I had my own methods.
All right, Jeremiah, chill, okay, man? Let's just get out of here, okay?
Oh, gosh. Thanks for the kite.
He busted you.
Man, Jeremiah, you kicked his ass.
Maybe go stop singing that stupid song. Why do you hang out with those guys anyways? We live on the same block.
Man, they don't know that. I mean, it's not like I want to hang around on our block anyway.
Yeah.
Besides, they're my bank.
Your bank?
Well, yeah. You know all those pool parties and country club thingies they go to?
No.
Well, you see, I go to one of those thingies. I dress nice, and I help out. It gives me a mark. You know what a mark is. You want to learn something cool?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you see, a mark is a lot like that kite.
So Marty became my new instructor. I was eager to learn, desperate for a way out of the world I was in, and like I said, I was a good student.
My ministry was on fire, and the amount of money being raised for the church was beyond my wildest expectations. Frankly, I was at a loss regarding what to do with this abundance. So then I spoke with Thomas Wright, a successful online broker and investor. It didn't take long to realize that I also had a natural affinity for making money in the market. So it's just this monthly fee for unlimited trades?
That's right. There's no commission to pay.
Wow. Tom, I need to pay you something for your time.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I'm doing fine. And if it helps the church, even better. You know, if anything, you should take a commission. They're your trades. It's your risk.
Yeah, well, I just want it all to go back into our ministry.
That's noble. You know, it's almost a no-lose situation right now. With the portfolio we've got set up for you, wow. I'd love to be in your shoes in about a year. And your nonprofit, too, so double wow.
I can't thank you enough, Tom.
It's my pleasure. If you have any questions, you give me a call. If I hear of any info on anything, I'll let you know.
All right. Thanks again. I will call.
Good luck. You're doing a good thing.
Can I show you out?
No, don't bother.
Thanks, buddy. God bless. Within 1 month, the wonders of the market were paying off for the ministry. Ann, honey, come here. I want to show you something. Ann!
What is it?
Come here. I know. Watch this. You see? Thomas told me about a clothing company, some obscure deal that he read about in the trades. And what they're going to do is they're going to change their sourcing for fabric.
Okay, I'm already lost.
Never mind. He told me about this deal 2 days ago, and I bought this much of their stock. There. Right? Now watch. Bam.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
This is what I bought it for. That's what I just sold it for, and that's the profit.
Frank!
I mean, it's like a month of Sundays, Ann.
Okay, what's that number?
That's a commission number in case, say this is a program that brokers use, so it automatically calculates commissions. But for us, for the church, I am just putting together into a separate account what we can access for projects that need funding.
Like the playground equipment.
Exactly. I mean, there it is. This is the playground equipment right here. Done. It's a done deal.
I am so proud of you.
And this doesn't affect the principal or the profit that we make.
You're a good man, Pastor Frank Davis.
Well, thank you very much. And you are a good woman, Mrs. Davis.
Are you coming to bed?
In a minute. Can you? I just want to check a couple more things. Because I need to check. Okay, is that okay? You sure? Okay.
Good night.
Love you. I had always been committed fully to the Lord's work. Now I was getting it done with the help of the World Wide Web. It's a funny thing about money. The more it comes in, the more it begets. We were riding the wave of the economic boom. People within the church were doubling their tithings at a time when our own investments were going through the roof. Everything had to be new, better, from video screens to lighting fixtures. Everything got an upgrade. The influx of funds seemed to feed the spirit of the congregation. You could feel it come off them, the energy, the pureness of it. It was a celebration.
It was exactly as I pictured it. Johnny had graduated with a degree in engineering and had job offers waiting. I put my own college plans on hold for the wedding. We were so in love. I thought we had plenty of time for all that.
What are these?
Oh, those are a gift from Mimi. See, they're supposed to hang in the window. They catch the light and throw off little rainbows. Don't you just love them? I'll have to get Johnny to put them up somewhere. Oh, and I have to write thank you notes. Oh, you have to help me with those. I'm already way overdue on getting those out.
I think that's something that you and your husband should do together.
Mom, Johnny doesn't have time. He's working like 60 hours a week. And besides, your handwriting is much nicer. His is all engineer-ish.
Is this work the reason that you haven't been to church in the last 3 weeks?
Please, don't start. I mean, we've barely even had time for a honeymoon with the closing of the house and the move, and you knew Johnny was going to start work right away, so I mean, why are you doing this?
I said I was sorry.
I think that we should be enjoying this. This is my first house, the first time that I'm going to be able to experience this, and I really want you to be able to enjoy it with me, instead of writing me about going to church.
I said I was sorry. I just want you to remember the things that are important for your development, and I don't want you to lose sight of that for the sake of this marriage.
Mom, the church will still be there, okay? Just give me some time to settle into this.
Okay, well, what about your education?
You put med school on hold for 2 years when you married Dad, and somehow you survived, so I don't see how what I'm doing is that different.
Because everybody's different. I just want you to remember the things that are important.
Mom, what's important is that I'm happy, and Johnny is happy. We met in church, and we'll continue to be a big part of that as much as we can. But please, just try to be happy for us, and let us find our own way.
You're right. It's just, as a mom, it's just
It's hard for me as a mom. I just watched you grow up so fast, and there's nothing that I can do to stop it. I do love you. And I am happy for you. And if there's anything that I can do for both of you, I'm here.
Thank you. And you know that I love you and that I really appreciate your input. Now, help me set up the bathroom?
Yes, let's.
This lovely product is awesome, and it's because of its durability. This thing is awesome. It's incredible because it protects your children. We all care about children, do we not? Well, this is our little friend Shelly. She's going to be our model today.
Man, you ready?
And I'm going to talk about how good the Davis chair is. It has the Keenan restraining system.
See on the other side,
And
yeah?
it's
All right.
awesome. Because this back here is a high-impact polymer shell. Now, that was made by NASA a couple years ago. Other car seats will catapult children to the moon in the event of a wreck. This one is going to take care of our little girl. It's going to hold her in tight, and it's because of its durability. You guys care about your children? You want to protect your children? Well, this is the way to do it. Here we go. Other car seats will catapult.
Hey, chill, okay? We're gonna go get a cookie, all right, man? Come on. Hey, man, how you doing? Let's see. All right, I'll take one of these. Jeremiah, you want one?
Wow.
Jeremiah, it's just a cookie. You want one? I'm buying.
Yeah, yes, please.
All right, get your cookie. All right, let's see. Here you go, man. You can keep that. All right, let's go. Hey, whoa. Let me see it. Thank you. From that point on, I never looked back. You want to distract their attention. You never want them to figure out what you're doing. And you fix his jacket, you walk around the whole time, and then you get his wallet, right? Marty was good. He taught me a lot.
How do you do that?
School became insignificant, which was a relief. Dad didn't know and didn't care, and I didn't have to go through the embarrassment of being the poor kid at my school. Without realizing it, my mother had passed her work ethic on to me. Marty got me on at the country club, which gave me a legitimate job. I not only got wages and tips, but found ways to acquire bonuses as well. Marty and I were pretty efficient. See, we only took a few bills each time, so we never raised suspicion.
Ride home and then ride on, we have got to go. The chase is on with 14 down and nowhere to run. We're
Being polite had never been so profitable.
We are Bonnie and Clyde, and I'll take a gun. You make that drive, you know we are gonna die like this today. I knew you so very well. I'll see you around. Say anything, say anything. I just wanna hear you breathe. Do anything, move anything. I wanna know if you're still alive.
How's my baby boy?
Fine. You just getting home?
Yeah. It's a long walk from Myers Park.
You should take the bus. There's chicken in the fridge.
I know, I saw. How was school today?
Fun. I'm tired.
Let's go to early service in the morning.
Okay.
We can pray for your father and brother in their wicked ways.
If she ever suspected, she never let on.
Jeremiah,
Mom,
where did you get that?
I worked for it. I'm tithing. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
It didn't feel wrong to me in any way, what I was doing. The occasional twinge of guilt was from deceiving my mother, but as long as I kept up appearances, I could live with that.
Okay. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, turning the ministry around. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, just a minute.
The meeting starts at 3.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go in a minute. I just wanna wait for one of these indicators to spike and then we can get going. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on.
This scholarship in the name of the late senior Pastor Martin will not only serve to provide further education for those members of our church who are less fortunate, it will also help bridge the
I
gap
should have been
in the
feeling
community.
proud of the way that Anne was commanding the room, but instead I felt like she was intruding.
In the community by reaching out to those who haven't been touched by our ministry. It's important to remember that our gifts are not exclusive to the people who attend this church.
I have to go. Ladies, my apologies. I have another appointment. I leave you in the capable hands of my wife. God bless. I will see you soon.
All right, back to our scholarship.
Yes, I've got that. No, it's the time frames on the overseas markets that are confusing me. No, I absolutely want that buy. Now, I just don't have enough time in the day, Tom. So you do whatever you have to do. Yes, fine. The account in London, that's fine. Just make it work. All right, buddy. All right, thanks.
Can I get you anything?
Whoa, don't do that.
Sorry, I just thought...
You just thought what? You almost scared the life out of me just now.
I'm making some herbal tea. I thought you might like
Why?
some.
I need to stay awake.
Is this week's sermon?
Yes! This is this week's sermon. It's about people who stand in the way of God's work. Now, if you want to do me a favor, just get me some coffee. Can you get me some coffee, please?
Of course.
Great.
My crusade for spirituality had become a personal crusade of acquisition, and it was unacceptable to me that anyone would go against me. We have to have this land. I have prayed on it, I have meditated on it, and the message is clear that this is the right thing to do. We have an opportunity to expand our footprint here.
With all due respect, is expanding our footprint the right thing to do for the members of our church? I mean, we basically already renovated ours. Make no mistake, Pastor Frank, I'm very grateful for what you've done here, but shouldn't we allow our new programs to breathe, to enjoy our success in our community before we try to create this super church?
Well, George, I'm surprised to hear that from you, being that it is your company that's going to benefit from the electrical contracts attached to this project.
Yes, but that's not why I'm here.
Really? George, you've never stepped up until your company did the rewiring work on our church. Now, that made the church much safer, did it not? So, do you not think that that was in the best interest of the membership?
Of course.
All All right, then. It is in the service of God. And if it serves the membership, it serves God. And that service resulted in you getting many, many more awards, did it not? Deacon Banks, the carpet work that your son's company did in the chapel and in the offices have benefited him very well, have they not?
Yes, but that was donated work for the church.
For the church, exactly, and much appreciated. And for your son, it's expanded his customer base to include the entire congregation. John.
Me?
You and all of you to one degree or another have personally benefited from the resurgence of this church. And it all harkens back to the fact that we are doing God's will. Now, do you not see the connection? The message from him to me is that in order for us to continue to serve his work, requires that this congregation look at an evolution of this ministry into not only serving the community, but in serving the entire country.
But why isn't it enough that we just do well by this community? Why do we always have to expand?
Because it is the will of God. We owe everything to him. And it is our obligation, because of our success, to continue his work. There is a time factor regarding this land, a specific window of time. It fits exactly our purposes. We have the money, and thanks to the performance of our investments, we can do this. Now, I ask you, if there are no further comments, that we do God's will, and that I am asking right now that the members of this board approve the purchase of this land, all in favor. Thank you. Let's go to work. Consider the way of life. The board approved the purchase like I knew they would, so I made the deposit on the land. But soon, the money wasn't coming in fast enough. My sermons began getting ragged, self-serving. What happens when greed takes the place of faith? For example, the land that we all agreed upon. What if we can't make the payments? They take the land back. And your conscience will sting for a long time. When you're in some twisted wreckage of a car on some highway, covered in your own blood, you will remember the day that you refused to help the house of the Lord in something that was just and necessary. As you are lying, dying, you will remember the moment that you refused and denied Jesus. The more forceful messages didn't get through. In fact, they only created a separation between myself and the congregation that just got larger. Then the bottom fell out.
What we're seeing is a meltdown unprecedented since the Great Depression. Major market indexes are down an additional 30% this week, led by the insolvency of investment giant Shirley Brothers, which has shaken the financial industry to the core. The immediate trickle-down effect can be seen in the devastation of corporate and individual portfolios, many of which have lost up to 60% of their value.
Hi.
You're so late. I think that you should get overtime.
Welcome to the salaried world.
Well, supper's in the oven, so why don't you change and relax?
Yeah, I think I'll eat and I have some work to finish up. Do we have any wine? What?
I just like watching you eat. You know, kind of how we started out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I first told you how I felt.
Yeah, I remember. Why, are you feeling something right now?
Maybe.
Okay. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I have a baby inside me.
What?
I'm pregnant.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but I mean, I was feeling a little, you know, and then I didn't get my period, so I called my mom, and she said to try this. It's 99.9%
Oh my God,
accurate.
so
So you're okay with this?
Yeah, I mean, how could I not be? It's just a little bit sooner than I thought, but I'm gonna be a daddy. With you. I love you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God, am I hugging you too tight?
I don't know, maybe a little, you know, we don't want anything popping out just
Right,
yet.
right. Sorry, little buddy. You think it's a buddy?
I don't know, I mean, it could be a boy.
It's a boy.
I just hope it's healthy. Mom set up a prenatal exam for me tomorrow, so.
Tomorrow? With who?
Dr. Schwarzak or something. He's supposed to be the best.
Okay, wait, hold on. I get you calling your mom first. I mean, I can live with that, but is Dr. Shablotnik or whatever, is he in our network?
I don't know, but you know, Mom's a doctor, so.
Well, yeah, I know your mom's a doctor, but if he's not in our network, my insurance from work, honey, it'll be too expensive, and I can't afford that.
Mom said that she would help out.
Okay, look, no offense to your mother, but this is our baby, not hers, okay? And I have to pay for it. It's my responsibility. So let's cancel that appointment, and we'll find a good doctor in our network tomorrow.
Hello? Oh. Hi, Mom.
Naturally. Hi, Patricia.
Yeah, that was him. I just told him. He is, or, yeah. She said, hi, Daddy. Yeah, I figured I would leave that up to you, so.
Wait, what are you leaving up to her?
Mom, I just told him, so can I call you later? Okay, love you. Bye.
What are you leaving up to her?
Colors, Johnny. Colors for the baby's room. That is it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, I guess.
You guess. Well, thank you so much for your approval.
I'm sorry, it's just, she was the one that decided this was the house for us. She decided where all the furniture was gonna go. I mean, she's always there, and now she's deciding what doctor you're gonna use. I mean, shouldn't we be making some decisions on our own?
I don't know, Johnny. How many babies have you had?
That's not the point.
No, the point is that you are obviously threatened by her.
I'm not threatened by her. You are being controlled by her, and I will not let that interfere with our marriage.
Wow. You sure wrecked that moment.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, look, I'm sorry. I can't have her always going over my head like that.
She's my mom, Johnny. What do you expect me to do?
Please let me check with the network in the morning. And if Dr. Shazbot is in it, whatever. If he's in it, we'll use him. If not, there are plenty of other good doctors we can use. We'll find the best one, okay?
Okay.
Now, I do not know how I'm gonna concentrate, but I have to get these schematics done before morning, so if you'll excuse me, Mama.
You're excused, Daddy.
I love you.
I love you too.
Ryan Jr., huh? Hey, what about James?
It turned out that the doctor recommended by my mom was not in our network. The doctors who were failed to meet my mother's standards, and a week went by without an examination. Then another week. Then another week.
Did you find anyone yet?
Yes, I found 6 doctors. Dr. Riddle, Dr. Arrington, but your mother doesn't like any of them. And in the meantime, I have a job here.
I just want what's best for our baby. I mean, don't you think that we deserve that?
Of course we deserve the best, but it would cost 3 times as much as it would in the network, and I'm sorry, but I can't afford that. Look, let's go to that Dr. Gadala. I thought she was nice.
No, she's too young, and Mom doesn't think that she has the experience.
These are all licensed providers. They're all qualified. It's really not that big of a deal.
Johnny, it is a big deal. She said that she would pay the difference.
I don't want her paying the difference. Okay? I don't want to be even more indebted into her. I don't want her to have more control over us.
I made the appointment
I'm going to
today at 4, and I hope that you can be there.
I'm not gonna meet you anywhere. I'm working my butt off and trying to find you the best doctor, and you haven't done a darn thing but sit there and listen to your mother, and I'm sick of it, and I want you to cancel that appointment right now.
No, I am not canceling this appointment, Johnny. This is my baby, and I...
Elizabeth.
God.
Like I said, I was a good student. Before long, I was the one organizing our next job. I took more chances than Marty, but they almost always paid off.
Fill up the back seats first,
I was
please.
better at
To
it
the
than
back.
he was.
Yes, just keep going to the back. Thank you. To the back. Fill up the back, please, folks.
I only have a 20. You have change for a 20?
Yeah, hold on there, sport. Ma'am, I said get to the back of the bus. You're gonna have to hold that box in your lap. You believe that? 1965.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll take the next bus.
You little... Hey, that kid just ripped me off! Hey! Get that punk!
For the next several years, this became my life. There were some things I couldn't run from. Sean was killed in a territory dispute with another car ring, the result of which caused my mother to have a stroke that left her in a chair, unable to move or speak.
Hey!
Whatever lay ahead had to be better than the broken life I came from, and nothing could stop me. was always such a mess, always copying someone else. And I knew that it would be a miracle if this heart stopped beating inside my chest. And all my life you've been staring me down, watching me and waiting for my next breakdown. And I knew that it would be a miracle if this rain came high enough to let me drown. So come down and warm my bones, 'cause life's just better when you're not alone. So won't you come down and warm my bones, 'cause life's just better when you're not alone. Sometimes life feels like it's 12 degrees. I can feel the cold front locking my knees. And I knew that I could walk across this sea if I wasn't so scared to let you move my feet. And sometimes you just keep you safe when it's dark. You'd never know the difference 'cause your heart's too hard. And I knew that it would be a miracle if I could trust you enough to take me up where you are. So come down and warm your bones, 'cause life's just better when you're not alone. Yeah. So won't you come down and warm your bones?
What were you thinking? This is costing me money. Fix it.
Hi, Mom.
I think I finally reached an all-time low, 'cause I'm afraid I'm just never gonna let this go. So come and make me feel beautiful.
The boss needs to see you.
It didn't matter that they had released me. I would have left anyway. Those people who were more preoccupied with their own lives than God's work. Now, I just needed a job. I suddenly needed God's help more than ever. Just trusting that I would be led.
I'll be right out. Sorry to make you wait.
I seem to spend more time in the back than I do out here. So, how can I help you?
To be honest, I'm looking for work.
Oh, well, I mean, as you can see, it's essentially a self-serve place. I mean, we'll just browse, so...
I don't mean out here. I'm not much of a salesman. My experience relates to bookkeeping and business management.
Oh. My word.
Excuse me?
I think you were sent to me. I am in over my head with this paperwork. And all I want to do is focus on my lovely store. I mean, my
Fiona's interest lay in the acquisition of hard-to-find antiquities, and she was remarkably knowledgeable about their history. She actually had quite an enterprise going. What she didn't have was the time or the inclination to keep up with the bookkeeping.
Why is that number not coinciding with that one?
These are all unpaid bills. She hired me on the spot to be her business manager.
No. This comes as a total surprise.
It's such a delight.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, see you tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Fiona?
That's right. She's charming, and you'll have to meet her.
I'm sure. What kind of store is it?
It's an antique shop. She sells jewelry and furniture and artwork, and it's an opportunity for me to get a new start and to pay some bills.
What about the ministry?
That'll have to wait, Anne. I need this now. We need this now.
Frank? You like?
Yes. That is, don't tell me. That is,
19th century French, originally gas converted to electric.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, listen, there is a little something about this purchase. I acquired it for a client, and, well...
Go ahead.
If I report this one sale through the proper channels, the import tax alone is going to kill my profit margin. So I was wondering if maybe...
You want to hide the sale?
No, I just want to make it appear so that... Okay, I normally don't ask this. Honestly, it's done all the time in my business. I mean, import businesses wouldn't even exist if little adjustments weren't made.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Really? You will?
Mm-hmm. If it's standard business practices, why not? I can take care of it for you.
You are such a sweetheart. All right, I have got to get to an auction, so I'll lock up in the front. Thank you very much. Nice sweater.
I made that transaction vanish, and it started happening more and more on a regular basis. Fiona insisted that I take a percentage of the money. I didn't argue.
Hey, Marty, how you doing?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah. How is he?
It's about the same.
Have they said anything? Like, do they know when he'll wake up?
No, man. They don't even know if he'll wake up.
Maybe this will go. Hey, Bullfrog. Can you hear me? You think he can hear us?
Doctor said you could try. I don't think it'll hurt. Bullfrog?
Yeah, you know, Three Dog Night. Jeremiah was a bullfrog? Yeah. Was he with you?
Me? No, I thought he was with you.
Me? No, he told me he was working with you.
Not very often. He'd come by mostly on Fridays, earn a little cash. Kid wasn't much of a bricklayer, you know. It was our quality time, you know. If you can call getting hammered quality time. He said he was working with you.
No, he's pretty much been solo a while. Sorry to hear about Sean. And your wife. I'm sorry.
I've messed up, Marty. I've messed up so many things in my life. let Sean get away. Now this. We had an argument at the bar.
Go to church, yeah, because that'll solve all our problems, right?
He said he wanted to go to church for Marie. Called him a hypocrite. I don't think I handled that too well. After that, I don't know where he went.
Do you need help?
I do need help. Just not from you.
If you need help, just look for me. Just look for me.
He just ripped me off!
6 months in a new town. A fresh start, according to Johnny. 100 miles away from my mother.
Johnny, what do you got for me?
Hi.
So, I need your signature.
Okay.
Just right here.
The girl's name was Dora.
Is everything on?
Great.
And Johnny's extra hours at work soon became something else.
Where have you been?
I told you. Work.
I called the office. Have you been drinking?
Hello, dear. It's so nice to be home. Yes, I have prepared supper like a good wife.
I don't feel like a wife. I feel like a maid. Is that why you brought me here? It's been 6 months. No, you know what? I am done being your maid. I am done sitting here waiting for you to come home just to ignore me. I'm done.
So am I.
He moved out the next day.
Honey?
I told her everything, including the fact that I had let her strong influence come between Johnny and I. She actually listened without getting mad or judging me, or Johnny for that matter. Our relationship began together in the church and was the most perfect thing I had ever felt. And Mom reminded me that it wasn't because Johnny was cute or helpful or showed me the wonders of pizza. Our relationship was based on something much more powerful, something we left behind in our pursuit of independence.
Remember when we used to do this? Yeah. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God.
I felt relief, like I could breathe again, and peace, replacing the anger and pain and surprise because it came flooding back so easily. I was hoping that Johnny was feeling the same peace and relief.
Hi, Johnny. I need your signature here. Hey, baby. The oil well, you and me after work. Body shots are on special, and an amazing DJ.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, and I'll need your signature here. Then later, I'll show you some new body shots at our apartment.
Nice.
Our apartment just sounds so cool.
Working with Fiona, I had come up with new and inventive ways to increase our profits. At some point, Anne said that she had a feeling about Fiona, which was ridiculous to me. She hadn't even met her.
Can you take a look at something for me?
Sure. Okay. The blouse is Italian silk, and the shoes are Jimmy Choo. Am I getting any better?
Much. But that's not it. I have something for you. Give me your arm.
Oh, wow. Fiona, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't ever wear anything like this.
I know. You don't do anything like this. Like, for example, you've never tried to kiss me.
Fiona,
Don't you find me attractive?
I think you're very attractive, yes.
Then why don't you kiss me? I know you want to.
I can't.
What's wrong, Frank? Ooh, I could just eat you up.
No!
Frank!
Oh, Frank!
Frank, join me. Frank.
You're so close.
Frank! Frank! Taste us.
Join me. Frank.
Frank, join me.
Frank. taste your true power.
Taste us. Join me. You're so close.
Frank!
You are not my God.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, I'm glad you called.
I'm Joe. I'm Jeremiah's father.
I'm Daniel. It's a pleasure. So this is Jeremiah.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to do, you know. I've kind of been away from the church for a while, you know.
Hey, you can always come back. We never close. Jeremiah. God, I thank you that it's no coincidence that we're here today, that we will overcome for Jeremiah through the name of Jesus and the helmet of salvation. We intercede in your presence for his life. Satan, I bind you. I bind you in the spirit of death. You will not take his soul to hell. In the name of Jesus, I command you to let go of him now. You have no authority. You have no power here. Let go of him now. Let go. You have no power here. Let him go. Let go of him now.
Okay, God. I am
worst. The king of bad examples. I'm worse than the prodigal son. Please, if there's a chance, please, if there's still hope, show me some kind of a sign, something. Please.
I had moved home and I was happy. I was fully involved with the church again and was heading to a crusade led by a young minister whose work was creating quite a stir throughout the state.
Okay, guys, listen, we need to get on the road, okay? So get all your stuff together and let's head out to the van right away. We've got about a 3-hour drive, so let's get going.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Oh, great.
Johnny had disappeared completely. His cell phone had been shut off, and his office said that he had cleared out his desk. His family didn't even know where he was. My mother, bless her heart, prayed with me that he would be protected, that in spite of everything, no harm would come to him.
Guys, wait up! Dude, can you believe those guys? Come on, you're helping, right? Yeah, come on, let's go. We're late. Let's go. You helping or you gotta catch a bus? Oh. Am I too late? No, it's all good. Look all rough. It's been a long trip.
May the peace of God cover everybody in this place today. My name is Jeremiah. How's everybody doing? You know, I've heard people speak of God ever since I was a boy. I thought Jesus was weak, hanging on the cross, but I was wrong. This is my mom and dad. I did not know the resurrected Lord. This is the powerful Jesus that I want to present to you. Forget everything you have ever learned about him until tonight. When I was at the seminary, I learned that according to the mathematics of God, we are supposed to forgive those 490 times on the same day. 490 times. This means, without a doubt, that true forgiveness is unaccountable. So then I ask to you, how many times can we ask God for forgiveness? The answer is, there is no number. It is infinite. God is love. God wants to forgive you. You one day gave your life to Jesus. But because of the cares of this world, you turned away from Him. Since you left Him, He has waited for your return, and His arms are open to receive you back. It only depends on your being ready. He adopts us to be His princes, His representatives in this world. God will fill the emptiness in your heart. So the devil used someone to steal all you had, your job, material goods, family. God wants to give you this back in double, as well as the salvation of your soul.
I'm really sorry.
What have you to lose? Nothing. Receiving Jesus, you have only to gain, because you will live in a new, glorious life. Oh my God. You need to watch where you're going.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Hey, Elizabeth. Where's Johnny?
Oh, he's setting up the coffee.
Oh, that's good. This is Kyle. He could use a cup. He dropped his outside.
Oh, no. Come on. I'll show you the way.
Thank you. Thanks. Hey. Hey, Shelley.
Hey, Jeremiah.
How are you? How are you?
Very well, thanks.
We're good. You?
Good. I'm good.
keeping